All right, so today I decided, as opposed to jumping on and talking about how to make phone calls to a customer to schedule an appointment for them to come into your dealership, I decided that I would jump on the phone and I'm actually going to call an actual lead from a Toyota store that I'm doing training with their sales team on. Because a lot of people jump on and say what you should do, but I believe that the proof is in the pudding and I can show you better than I can tell you. So let me go ahead and do this. We're going to get to it. So I'm going to make this call. And that way you all can hear it live, direct, and full-fledged. All right.
Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button because it really helps the channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscription and make sure that you click the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever I release new videos.
Make sure my volume is up.
Hello.
Hey, may I speak to Kate Winslow?
This is her. How can I help you?
Hey, Kate, it's Brian Maxwell with Toyota. How you been?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Look, Kate, I know nobody likes getting a cold call, especially on a Monday afternoon. So I'll keep it real brief, and that way you can decide if you want to hang up on me. Is that cool?
That sounds good. I only have a few minutes, so go ahead and shoot it.
Okay, well, before we dive in, let me ask real quick. Have you spoken with anybody else at Toyota already?
No.
Okay. And it also would make sense for me to ask, are you still looking for a vehicle?
Yes.
That's actually why I'm reaching out, because you requested some information about the 2024 Toyota Camry. So the purpose of my call is just to learn more about what you're looking for, answer any questions that you may have, and to provide you with information. And Kate, let me ask you this. Have you ever been to our dealership before?
I'm about to walk into this meeting. So is there any way that maybe you could email this information to me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kate. Absolutely. I can do that. And real quick, and this isn't a dig at all, but Kate, I've been doing this for a long time. And even after all of my years of doing this, typically when I just send somebody an email, very rarely does it get a response. And if I am going to send an email to you, just to make sure that it has what's important to you, is there anything in particular that you would like to see in the email?
Yes, I would like the car information, year, how many miles, how much, a number that I can get back with you. So when I get off, we can further this conversation.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I can do that for you. But Kate, based on the brief conversation we had so far, let me ask you this. Would it be crazy if we found 30 minutes for you to stop in just to explore and actually get a chance to look at what we have that you may be interested in?
Oh, that'll work. That's fine. We can come up with a date.
Okay. How does Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m. work for you? That'll work? Okay. Well, I'm going to send over an email, and in the subject line, it's going to have Kate Winslow's visit to Toyota. All right. And you should see the invitation shortly. Are you in your email right now?
No, I am not.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. So when you see it, just make sure that you hit the accept button, and that way it'll be automatically added to your calendar. And what I'll do, Kate, I'll follow up with you ahead of our meeting just to confirm that time still works for you. And I do have one small favor to ask, and that's just if anything comes up, would you please reach out to me directly and let me know so we can reschedule it?
I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. And let me make sure that I got the right email here, and I'll get that information over to you.
That sounds good to me. Thank you.
All right, so then what I did is I just sent over the information. We set it, and, waiting for them to come in next week. But the purpose of the call was to show the way that we opened up the call, the way that we identified if there was still a need there, the way that we asked certain questions that were yes or no questions just to make it really simple. And even with the objections we faced, which was getting ready to run into a meeting, or can you send me over some information? These are just some ways for you to be able to handle that, because, and when people say, send me over some information, and you haven't even got a chance to really discuss anything in detail with them, what are you going to send? And that email is probably never going to get opened up and looked at. The same thing with just when they try to push you off and say they're getting ready to go into a meeting or something. And most salespeople say, okay, well, when's a good time to call you back? No, it's okay to just ask questions. Come across as somebody that's really trying to be a solution provider rather than trying to sell. I never tried to sell anything, didn't try to sell a vehicle online. The only thing that I wanted to sell them on is that I'm a trusted resource and us scheduling a good time for you to be able to come in next week. And that's it. So I'll be posting more of these here in the upcoming future, but just wanted to give you a quick idea of when you're reaching out to a guest to set an appointment, especially they've submitted information on your site, they're looking for info on a particular vehicle, reach out to them, but make sure that the questions that you're asking are relevant but aren't salesy. Make sure that you're coming across as a solution provider, somebody that's actually looking to learn rather than just jump on and do a 30-second blast, or should I say pitch slap them. Last thing you want to do is try to pitch slap them. You want to come across as somebody that's trying to learn. You're a trustworthy resource. But the main objective, the main thing is setting an appointment.
Make sure that you check out the Selling for Success sales training portal. It has sales training courses, audios, videos, manuals, everything you need to catapult your sales results to a whole new level. So remember, check out sellingforsuccess.org, the sales training portal. I'm Brian Maxwell saying again, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at the top.